Hello everyone, hope you're having a fantastic day. Today we're going to get spooky with All Saints Week. We started off in the MK Amphitheater like usual, of course that's why I'm sitting here. And let's go ahead and get started. Gotta talk to her gourdiness as usual. Let's see what tricks and treats we're going to get this year. Frights of Fancy. The pumpkin-headed apparition proffers out her hand in invitation. I probably shouldn't take this. Also, again, I'm still paranoid about the audio, so let me go ahead and check it. Yep, so sounds good. Let's get started. Hehe, we meet again, adventurer. Enjoying the festivities, I trust. While the saints are away, a well-known theater troupe has stopped in Gordania to play. They host a grand masquerade in the old manor, that they might sate their hunger of merriment. You have yet to meet these fearsome folk, but they are known as the Continental Circus, performers who relish the bone-chilling nights of the All Saints Wake season. Their ghoulish gala is the talk of the town, and knowing the troupe's appetite for mischief as I do, I sense what lies in store. I implore you to view the spectacle for yourself. You need only speak with the Daniel Geyser. He shall guide your steps to the haunted manor. All right, madam. The children of the Continental Circus may appear to you as ordinary performers, yet they are far from it. All shall be revealed in due time. That sounds slightly ominous. Anyway, let's talk to the geyser and head over to the manor. Come one, come all, to the Continental Circus's grand masquerade. Shall I guide you to the festivities, good madam? Yes, please. Yes, it's just Hawk Manor. Okay, I thought it was going to be the special area. Also, looks like we get to ride on these goofy little things. Okay, Impresario, are you and Madam or Gourdiness acquainted? You seem, like you may, be related in some way. Can't put my finger on why, though. I bid you welcome, dear guest. It is our honor to host you... an adventurer? Not that adventurers are unwelcome, mind. I harbor no ill will against them whatsoever. Doubt? Now tell me, what brings you to our manor of happy horrors? The masquerade, of course. A suspicious introduction for one who claims to harbor no ill will, that's for sure. But let's not antagonize him. Are you now? Then I ask you forgive me my initial scrutiny. Past experiences have made me rather wary of adventurers, let's say. But I tire of shadowy schemes and accusations that often follow, so I shall lay bare our secret as a gesture of good faith. However, you must swear never to share with others what I reveal. Though we of the Continental Circus disguise ourselves as mortal men and women, we are in truth a troupe of otherworldly creatures. Well, that was pretty obvious. For some of us, our monstrous costumes are in fact our true form. Were my own glamour dispelled, you would see me as I truly am, an imp. Not so long ago, our ultimate goal was to drown this realm in the blackest night and usher in long-coveted legend among mankind, the Night of Devilry, where our leader, the Great Gourd, would rise again and strike terror into the hearts of men. But as a few void-sent compatriots have recently taught us, there lies a reward even sweeter than mortal fear. One that fills our hearts and satiates our souls. Gratitude. Yeah, the past couple Halloween, All Saints weeks have literally been us, like, doing this. One taste, they said, and we would be unable to deny the fulfillment it brought us. Thus, the circus abandoned its malevolent ambitions to pursue honeyed words of appreciation instead. When glorious autumn twilight reigns supreme across this realm, mortal and void sent must join hands in harmony and carouse to their heart's content. In doing so, all shall know unforgettable thrills and chills beyond comprehension. Our masquerade is proof of the desire. Listen well, and you too shall hear our guests cry out in splendor. That doesn't sound like Splendor. Yeah, that doesn't sound like Splendor. Ah, please make it stop! Ah, I'm scared. I want my mummy. Right. What did he say? It was like Splendor? Yeah, Splendor. Oh, why? This is not splendorous at all. Please, you must believe me. We have no intention of frightening our guests. At least, not like this. Ah, everyone swore a solemn oath to entertain. How has it come to this? Let's just press X a couple times. Oh, you need to declare those daggers at me. I haven't the foggiest as to what has transpired. But perhaps you might use your skills of inquiry to our benefit. Well, I happen to be a friend of a certain investigator that could help out. Well, actually, he's not here. I don't think you want him helping out, actually. But I've picked up a trick or two. I beseech you, adventurer, survey the manor and discover what has brought our patrons such distress, starting with the second floor. I shall remain here to oversee affairs. Once you have identified the cause of this chaos, you must inform me with all due haste. Should fell rumors begin to spread, I fear the Adventurers Guild's suspicion will soon follow. Well, it's already bad enough you got my suspicion. We now use mounts within Haunted Manor. Oh, okay. Maybe that was just everyone running around on a mount. Yeah, either way. So we gotta check upstairs, so let's head up there. First thing to investigate is... Oh, okay, check in here. Mucus Murmur. Are you sure? Oh, yeah. So, let's see. He said earlier that a lot of these people would have their own real forms. And that reminds me of in the Dragon Maid. There were some creatures. There's like one gag that they had where there were some like demons and stuff that like would go to conventions because they would be able to just be in their true form. and then Toru was like, "Oh, that means I can bring my tail out." It was pretty funny. That's just what this reminds me of. He's like, "This is this guy's true form, probably." Silence, silence, I say! You must go away! Where we go, chaos and devilry follow. Remain here, and in chaos you shall wallow. Did you really have to rhyme that? This performer is too absorbed in their mischief to listen to what you have to say. Well, he's not going to be very helpful. Let's go check down the hallway, see if we can find some other person that could help us. I recall in Hawk Manor, you never actually go over here, and it's actually a little bit annoying because you need to get, if you want to get the mapping achievement, you have to go over here, like, after the fight, because everybody just wants to get through the dungeon as fast as possible. And then there's actually some enemies over here, and so if you're not, like, over-leveled, you have to go, and I just realized I'm still zoomed in. That's annoying. Oh, well. You have to actually be able to survive the enemies. Anyway, let's see if we can help this petrified patron. Hungry puddings down the hall, armed zombie jesters down the stairs. They didn't tell me this masquerade would be running for my life. Again, he's not very helpful. I guess let's head back to his gourdiness and see if we can... to report. Oh no, apparently we need to go to the first floor. First. Okay, first thing is... let's check down the side hallway first. Okay, skittish acrobat. Next, I could gouge out some eyeballs, maybe even gobble up a few fresh organs while I'm at it. Excuse me, sir. This performer is so absorbed in his own machinations that he hasn't noticed you. Yeah, I should really put a stop to that. Okay, guess we'll just keep running through the rest of the dungeon, the rest of the manor, to get to the end. And it seems... Yeah, okay, it's another room that you never actually go in for the third one. Magic pot. Give me an elixir. No elixir, then no treats for you. This performer is too absorbed in their mischief to listen to what you have to say. Again, this seems like a running theme. Check on this last guy, see if he can actually listen. Well, he'll actually listen to us. Oh, there we go. Confused child. Excuse me, miss. Have you seen any elixirs around here? That creature in the pot won't stop asking for one, but they cost more than my allowance can afford. Sorry, kid, I can't help you. We'll just ignore the 100 million gil in my pocket. Well, let's head back to his gourdiness and report what we found. And we found that basically no one will listen to us. Everybody's too absorbed in their act. Alright, sir. I have a report that everyone is too into this. The intrepid adventurer returns. How fared the others? Yeah, they're getting way too into this. Despite our newfound mission, we do still take great pleasure in mortals' fits of fright. I suspect they have forgotten themselves and prioritized their own enjoyment over that of our guests. I do empathize with their plight, and they've yet to cause any lasting harm. Mayhaps it would be best to indulge them this once and allow them their fun. I jest, of course. Right. We cannot allow our brethren's antics to go unchecked, but if they will not listen to the reprimands of a kindly adventurer, I can hardly imagine they would heed mine. Aren't you their boss? Hehe, at an impasse are we? Return to me, child, and I shall offer my aid. Is something amiss? Yeah, Madame Gourd has called me back. It seems the impresario cannot hear the voice of the pumpkin-headed apparition, but you sense it would be wise to heed her advice and return to Gridania. Yeah, I think it'd probably be a good idea to heed her advice. You know, in case she decides to stop being our friend. Alright, Madame Gourd. You are returned. The children of the circus are a fascinating bunch. Are they not? Their antics never fail to amuse me. But while their intentions are pure, we must calm those who have lost themselves in feats of fear. I believe I can conjure something that will do just that. I shall begin the preparations. For your part, I would ask you to procure a few necessary ingredients. I require All Saints cookies and a decorative pumpkin. The shady smock over yonder is like to have a few cookies to spare. As for the pumpkin, the Botanist Guild possesses a pumpkin patch for our needs. Seek out the Great Lum Gourd he keep. He will be happy to oblige you. Yeah, you know, the gourd keep instead of the ground keep or whatever it normally is. Remember this well. I require All Saints cookies and a decorative pumpkin. The shady smock by the gates in possession of spare cookies, while the pumpkins grow in the fields of the Botanist Guild. Yeah, that's what you just said. I expected something a little more interesting. Anyway, shady smock, you got some cookies for me? Sorry, dearie, we're not selling at the moment. Here on the behalf of the Pumpkinhead, you say? Well, if it's for her, I suppose I could make an exception, but you'd best keep it a secret from our guests. Let's see, what outfit is she wearing? Okay, that's what I thought it was. There you go. One bag of freshly baked All Saints cookies. I don't know how they're freshly baked considering there's no oven around, but okay. Send the Pumpkinhead my regards, won't you? Alright, let's head on over to what do they call it? The Botanist Guild. And talk to the head gourd. Oh, what did they say? Ah, the Great Lum Gourd Keep, that's right. Instead of the Great Lum Growery, that's what it normally is. need of a decorative pumpkin, are you? Well, you're in luck. I've got a plump and round one here, specially carved, no less. We of the Botanist Guild take great pride in our pumpkins, and are glad to share them with one and all. They make for sweet treats and charming decorations this time of year. I do hope you'll make a good use of yours. Oh, trust me, I will. I mean, Madame Gourd will probably make good use of it, I mean. Well, let's head back and give her the stuff she asked for. Ma'am. This isn't Limsa. Here you go, Madame Gourd. Have you gathered the ingredients? Yes, I have, and here they are. Excellent, excellent. These will make for a most magnificent result. Now, I shall concoct a creation that will strike terror into the hearts of naughty children who have forgotten their purpose, and joy into the hearts of weeping mortals. That's the first quest done. Let's go ahead and pick up the second one. Depressed to impresario. The pumpkin-headed apparition appears ready to put her plans into action. Now, let us put an end to the Continental Circus's cruel tricks, shall we? With the materials you have gathered, I shall prepare the solution we require. But all good things take time. I suggest you return to the manor and inform Impresario of our plan. All shall be made clear soon enough. I don't like the sound of that, but we'll go with it because I probably shouldn't say no to you. Those who play their tricks with ill intentions cannot be left to their own devices. Joy is meant to be shared, not hoarded or perhaps gourded. A lesson all naughty children must learn. Let's just go ahead and head into the manor. I'm told there is a situation occurring at our masquerade, but I have faith that you will solve it. Shall I guide you to the manor? Yes, please. Hello, Impresario. Welcome back. I regret to report that circumstances remain unchanged here in the manor. Have you any new ideas to share? Well, her gourdiness should be sending in something that should help soon. Concocted a creation, you say? Of what kind? I learned to not ask those kinds of questions. Apologies for the wait. My master proudly presents a ghoulish gift for our dear Impresario. That is quite a creation. My word! This doll is a spitting image of me. 'Tis no ordinary doll, I assure you. You may operate it by riding atop its head, and that's not all. Take control, and you shall have a bevy of illusory spells at your disposal. These illusory spells are based on the materials our adventurer friend so kindly provided us. Delectable delights for the worthy, and haunting trick for those undeserving of treats. I said you were going to get into some tricks and treats this year. I guess I was right. I see. A solution to mollify both parties. Might I leave the operation of this magic doll to you, adventurer? Well, it's not like you're going to be doing anything. I'm the main character here. In this mortal glamour, I doubt I'd be able to maneuver it as well as you. Well, I literally can't say no, so time to hop on. Once you have shown them the error of their ways, order them to return to me, and I shall re-educate them on the parts they must play here. Our guests also deserve recompense for their prior treatment. I ask that you send them to me as well, and I might offer them sweets in apology. I cannot bear to end their All Saints' week on a dour note. So your plans are made, yes? Then I shall return to my master. I wish you happy frightening and delighting. That's quite a scary sight. Well then, I suppose all that's left for you to do is operate this mechanical me. I suggest you begin by marching it right up to the second floor and calming the commotion above. And remember, my fellow performers should be convinced to return with the pumpkin's trick. I ask that you reserve the treats for our guests. We mustn't give them more undue fright. Should you find yourself separated from our pumpkin friend, simply return to me and you may hop on its head once more. Now then, off you go! Let's hop on and head upstairs. Let's see, so it's probably in the same places we saw last time. Yeah, so I'll go ahead and do the one down the hall first, and then I'll come back and get the one in the final boss room. And let's make sure to actually give them tricks instead of treats. Nope, this one needs a treat. What? What more could you possibly... Magic candy? Was that your doing? They're offering cookies and candy as an apology, you say? Gods, I deserve a treat after this. I'll be on my way then. If only it was that easy in real life. To make the candy, of course, that's what I'm talking about. Let's head on over to the final boss room. Oh, this guy needed a trick, right? He was the big blob. Yeah. Let's go ahead and trick him. No! Impresario, no! I've been good all this time. It's not what you think. I've done no crime. Oh dear, the impresario isn't happy with us. Then I'll hurry to him, lest I cause further fuss. Oh, that's 2 down. Let's head downstairs. Take care of the rest. Just do 2 little hops here. Head over to the side room again. Do it in the same order we did last time. See, this was the frightened child. Oh, no, this guy who was a little too into his eye plucking or whatever. Ah, what the hell was that for? Strange. It feels as though the impresario was slapping me across the head. But it did not hurt. Has he conjured up some new illusion? You say he's summoning the whole troupe to the front of the manor for talking to? Now that you mention it, I've been a bit overzealous about frightening our clientele. I'll hurry up back right away. Yes, slightly overzealous. You know, something about like gouging eyes out or whatever he said. Anyway, let's head on to the back room. The back room? No, that's in Solution 9. Okay, magic pot. Going to give him a little trick. Oh no, the impresario's magics. Gone already? Ah, no more magics for me. What? He summons us to the foyer? Yes, haha, yes. That impresario I shall go. I think he said to impresario, not that. Either way, let's hand it on over to the last one. This kid needed an elixir. Give him a little treat, or her. It's raining candy? Oh, there it goes. They're giving away free treats? Hooray! Then I'll march right up to that impresario and tell him to gimme candy. That's a bit rude, kid. Alright, let's head back to impresario. See what else we need to do. Maybe we'll see her gourdiness give them a nice talking to. At least it's not us she's giving a talking to. You never know what she might actually be planning. Alright, impresario. Nope, I can go and talk to everyone first. Give me an elixir and candy too. Give me enough candy for everyone. Right, that's definitely what you meant before. Oh, the impresario, did he boil with rage. This bump on my head is going to last a whole age. I dedicated my life too fiercely to my role and forgot the oath I made to impresario. How shameful of me. Alright, impresario, sounds like you gave them a good talking to. I owe you a great debt, adventurer. With your aid, I was able to give these members of the troupe a good scolding. While a few frights are necessary to amplify the delights we provide, we must never allow the former to overshadow the latter. It is our solemn duty to provide the small folk with a memorable All Saints' Wake experience. We felt the very same, impresario. Even though the adventurers always came for us, even though we knew it was like to be punished and scared in years past, we lost ourselves, striking fear into the hearts of those who didn't deserve it. Chaos is good for us, but not for them. We must bring smiles to their faces again. Here, here, let's chaos, more treats and smiles. Then let's enjoy All Saints' Wake hand in hand. Undue chaos will be promptly punished. That sounds funnier. With a stoic fist bump. No more punishments, please. We'll remain good hosts, so be at ease. If you keep rhyming like that, you might deserve a punishment. All right, my fellow thespians. It's time we greeted our guests with a good cheer. Return to your places and give them all the masquerade they deserve. With that settled, I believe I should be able to handle the troupe from here on out. I cannot thank you enough for your assistance, adventurer. And before I forget, is the one who crafted that mechanical masterpiece an acquaintance of yours? If at all possible, I'd like to express my thanks to them as well. I'm sure her gourdiness will appreciate it. Aren't you like cousins or something? A woman sporting a white pumpkin head. That sounds awfully like the legendary Great Gourd. Who would command the void-sent forces on the night of devilry? Haha, but I jest. Legends are precisely that. Tall tales and no more. Allow me that joke at least. Yeah. In any event, you mentioned she waited your return in the MK Amphitheater, did you not? Pray allow me to join you. I should very much like to meet this pumpkin-headed acquaintance of yours. Well, this is gonna turn out funny. Let's see if he, recognizes the Great Gourd. Or perhaps, or as I have been referring to, her gourdiness. Alright, there's like, there he is. Yeah, impresario. Tis a pleasure to finally meet the famed impresario. Well, impresario, is this the Great Gourd? Sir? So this is the one you spoke of. She does exude a legendary sort of aura. If you were to tell me she was the Great Gourd, I'd certainly believe it. But of course, that's simply not possible. Oh yes, that's definitely not possible. All's well that ends well, I see. Was my clockwork creation of assistance? Indeed it was. My brethren have remembered their duty to entertain, and I dare say our guests shall be all the merrier for it. That is well. I trust you will continue to give the city's mortal residents an exhilarating All Saints' Wake experience. Trust me, it's a lot of fun in the manor. Let's all go! You sure? Those scary monsters won't eat me up? They might give you a bit of a fright, but it's all in good fun. They're giving away lots of treats, too. Well, if you say so, but you have to promise you'll stay with us the whole time. Of course, I wouldn't leave you two behind. Come on, then let's go. Yes, all is well. Those children's smiles are proof of it. How strange. I feel as though I'm truly enjoying All Saints' Wake for the first time. It's rather refreshing, actually. I shall continue to put forth my best effort, that the Continental Circus's name might be known in every corner of the realm. Except it'll be forgotten right after the event is over. But for the present, my duties call me to the manor. Thus do I ask of you, adventurer, to spread the word of our deeds and speak of us fondly in your travels. Well, I guess this video and stream will have to do. That clockwork creature you possess is a reflection of myself, and of my troop as well. Use it with pride, and perhaps others will want to know more of us in so doing. A sound plan. Yours is the face of the Continental Circus, after all. Leave it to me, as long as your mischief-making days are over, yeah. One day, perhaps tales of my troop will overshadow even those of the Great Gourd. But until then, I shall continue my work to convey to the realm all that the wake can offer. Ha ha! Now then, 'tis time I returned. As well, you know, I cannot leave those scoundrels without their ringleader for too long, well, that's for sure. We shall be performing at the manor for the remainder of the season. Should you wish to join in our festivities, you're welcome to visit us as often as you please. And that's not happening. In that case, I too shall open my haunted home to you, adventurer. Join me in my gardens if you dare. Simply speak with my servant, and he shall guide you to my abode. You may entertain yourself there for as long as you wish. Yeah, it's probably just the usual you can turn into other NPCs thing that they usually have. The season of devilry and revelry lingers yet, and we shall thrive upon it. May you cruise to your heart's content this All Saints' wake. And that wraps it up. We get the minion. Is that a minion or mount? I think it's a minion. It should be. Oh, that's what it was. There goes her gourdiness. You now have access to the Sneaky Hollow. Speak with the unusual usher in the MK Amphitheater to be escorted to the costume party. Yeah, we're not gonna bother doing that. For the more the shady smoke and her prince, yeah. The Void is back in town. Well, I don't know if that's better or worse than the boys.